Optimized delivery channels is compliance software for a specific operational decision. Optimizes notification delivery channels based on stakeholder preferences and engagement patterns. This video explains what the tool does, why the workflow matters, and how the output becomes useful decision evidence. The problem is that compliance teams often manage this workflow with scattered inputs, inconsistent review rules, and manual interpretation. At quarantadue.ai, every MCP workflow starts from the real tool interface, not from a generic prompt. The goal is simple. Keep the expert in control while the system structures the evidence. Inputs, reasoning, and outputs stay connected in one reviewable flow. Now the results become easier to compare, easier to review, and easier to explain. Optimized delivery channels narrows that process into a repeatable model so teams can compare cases without rebuilding the logic each time. Optimized delivery channels starts with a defined input contract. Typical inputs include number of stakeholders, notification urgency, email preference, SMS preference, and portal preference. Keeping these fields explicit reduces ambiguity and makes every run easier to audit. The workflow then applies calculate urgency-adjusted email preference by applying urgency weighting factor to base preference percentage, calculate urgency-adjusted SMS preference by applying urgency weighting factor to base preference percentage, calculate urgency-adjusted portal preference by applying urgency weighting factor to base preference percentage, calculate email effectiveness index by combining historical engagement rate with urgency-adjusted preference and applying compliance notification multiplier, and calculate SMS effectiveness index by combining historical engagement rate with urgency-adjusted preference and applying compliance notification multiplier. This keeps the process deterministic, reviewable, and aligned with how compliance teams actually make decisions. Optimized delivery channels return structured outputs such as primary channel, secondary channel, selection confidence, expected engagement, and channel effectiveness analysis. These outputs are designed to support review, reporting, comparison, and follow-up actions. The value of optimized delivery channels is not just automation. It is a controlled way to turn repeated compliance work into a documented business process with clear inputs, transparent logic, and reusable outputs.